Welcome to 108 Gate, where we are taking control of all that we can and letting go of trying to control that which we can't. In this particular reading, that's what the feeling is, that's what the vibe is. I hope you're all well, and I want to get straight in there. So there we go. Silence. Excuse me. Listen more and and quiet be. Listen more and quiet be. Gratitude, be thankful for what is good now. Right. So yesterday I came in with a section of one of the guided meditations that is ready to be gifted to you, I guess is the best way to put it. And I found another part today, which I felt was going to be relevant, and now having looked at it, I don't know, it's up to you. I'm going to put it here. You let me know how you're enjoying this. Again, like sometimes we bring in some art, sometimes bring in words, sometimes bring in this, sometimes bring in that. I think I didn't want to keep it uniform. I don't want to keep it uniform. But every time I do shift and change what I'm doing on here, if you let me know what you think of it, then I can kind of gauge what's working, what's not working, or as I'm doing myself, just when it feels like this works for this reading, this works for that reading, then I'm just going to keep going with the flow. But I still appreciate your input. I still appreciate your feedback and what you're getting from it, so then I can develop certain things more further and give you more of what you want, more of what you like. So I'm going to ask you now to just take a moment, take a few deep breaths, gently, at your own comfortable pace, and just let yourself be in a supported space, wherever you're sitting or lying down. Just feel yourself in that space. Be very, very present. Feeling your fingers, your arms, your legs, your toes, and letting them relax. Letting them relax. Here we go. Feeling yourself being rejuvenated and feeling yourself being fresh in this moment and beyond. You can feel that you are competent in achieving your goals. You are strong and focused on the tasks which you are now bringing into present moment. Anywhere you're holding thoughts or energies of being annoyed at yourself or frustrated about not completing tasks in the past, you can release and let go, allowing yourself to feel into and knowing you are able to complete tasks and have been shown yourself that you can complete goals and tasks because you have done it before, and knowing you are able to do it again with other tasks and goals which are coming to you in the future. With discernment, choosing the correct goals and tasks for you, giving yourself permission to do it in the correct way, at the correct time, for yourself, and at the correct pace, in the correct order, knowing and feeling what your priorities are. You allow yourself to trust yourself deeper, trusting you know of the correct action you must take next, and the next after that. You know what to do, what to say, who to be, how to feel, and utilize this greatness within yourself to bring in momentum and focus to complete goals and tasks with ease. Taking a few gentle, deep breaths at a comfortable pace, allowing yourself to come back to this moment for the rest of the reading. Let me know how it felt. It's just a moment where I'm feeling the more people I'm working with in this space, that is really powerful. It's more and more powerful the more I'm seeing the results of what's happening. So let me know, how you feel about it. So you're flowing in a space where you have lots of abundance around you, you have lots of what you need around you, you are seeing better what is around you, and that allows you therefore to receive more fabulous. Feeling in your mastery, feeling what is your mastery about, what are you supposed to be mastering. We are going on and on. We continue the path, we continue the journey, we continue the space in which we're working until we decide to change things. It is powerful for you to be taking those choices to change things, for you to be taking those moments to having a look at what is working, what is not working, why is this working, why is this not working. It feels very very diligent in the silence. So in the silence, feel out for the gratitude. I'm seeing like a metal detector. So you're literally being silent and letting go of the energies, the emotions, the attachments, the entanglements that are just keeping you stuck, keeping you less than your higher potential, and letting go of them, release and let go of them. This is why I'm really feeling empowered actually, and inspired to put these scripts on. I've been working on these things for so long. Some of you know me from the last channel. You know I've been wanting to do this for so long, and to see it actually come into fruition, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of making sure that I'm doing it in the correct manner, with the correct certifications, with the correct this, that and the other. Even insurance, making sure everything is in place. So do that for yourself because you're worth it. And look at that beautiful Three of Cups, celebrating something because you know you're worth celebrating, feeling into the energies of being celebrated. So in this silence, feel for the gratitude like a detector. Detect for the gratitude, detect others, be othered, being grateful for you, grateful of you, grateful that you exist, grateful that you take the time to be their friend, take the time to be their loved one, take the time to be their I don't know, maybe it's a certain client that you visit every time who comes to visit you, or you have interactions with, that have expressed, you know what, I really appreciate you going above and beyond, or you doing your work in a manner that benefits me in ways that you don't understand or you don't know, or letting you feel appreciated so that you can begin to understand better how much you are appreciated, because you may not have let yourself do that before. Right, I'm just going to check, and I always do this when that happens. Right, all of them are upright. I check them before we start the reading. So for that to be that way, now I'm going to be careful how I show you this, because if you look at her, it's that way. Look at the wheel, it's upside down. Having said that, if we, I was doing some research and listening about the Kabbalah, and there was something that came up about the tree, basically, and how we have the roots of the tree, and then you have the part above the tree, and we perceive it as the roots being the bottom part of it. and the above the ground being the top part of it, when in truth there's a whole different way of looking at it. Is the tree in its whole physical entirety in the 3D realm, the top part above the land, above the earth ground, and the roots going into the ground, that is the whole tree that is here. And it's the etherical, the spiritual tree that extends above that. That is the other part of it. It's not how it's represented many times of the branches and that one part, and then the roots and that are another part. Yes, that is there. It's a whole different structure. But then take it out again, and that whole tree, roots and the branches, that whole system is one part. And then you've got the same flip side in the spiritual realm, in the higher dimensions. That's what's coming in here. That's what I'm feeling right here. So although, yes, the wheel is upside down, doesn't mean it's not functioning. It's actually functioning in a way to take something out. So if the wheel is going that way, it's taking something out that way, bringing something in this way. If it's that way, then it's taking something out that way, bringing something in that way. It just means that right now it's in a different context to that one. I know it's not a wheel, it comes in as a coin, but when that came in, it pretty much felt like that's the indication of the value of something. We are still not aware of it. We can't be aware of it until we let go of this perspective of what is happening and what is there. Let the things just shoot off. Let the things be released. If you need to hear that particular part of the recording again, I'm happy to start putting more up if you're enjoying it. I might even, if you want, put them in, even the short ones. Try and find a way of editing it and just put those in a different playlist, because it is a nice quick booster. It boosts your day, it boosts your energy when you're feeling a bit off track. Literally coming in, taking that moment. I write it all with the intention of the best outcome. Masara Imudo. I've done a lot of research on words, the impact of words. I studied early years education at university, specifically looking at the psychology of how do we develop brain, how do we help develop brain, how do we do this, how do we influence children while we are educating them, how should we be doing it, how should we not be doing it, how are they doing it in other parts of the world. Taught in Canada, China, UK. So I literally, this has been my passion for so long. So when I'm writing the scripts, I'm trying, always, aiming, always to do the correct words. And I even said it in the script, the correct, not the right, because that's left, right. You're not going to get the same impact as if you use the word correct. Richard Church, do some research about him. He does a whole thing about, I think he might have passed now, but amazing book, The Power of Words, things like that, wisdom of words. And then there's loads and loads of it. So I really want to allow you to benefit from the work I'm doing if it helps you. So this here is bringing in that value, bringing in that awareness of you're more than what you presently see. You're more than what you're presently thinking you're capable of. Lean into that, go into that, allow yourself to be feeling into that. And the more you allow yourself to do that with silence, sifting for the gratitude, feel the gratitude, stop, dig it up, allow it to be seen, show it to yourself. When someone else is expressing gratitude towards you, stop, feel it. Are you actually receiving it, or are you not able to receive gratitude? Are you able to receive a compliment? Are you able to feel where the compliment's coming from? Does it feel genuine? Does it feel sincere? I'm feeling a lot of golden and blues here. Let's go for the feminine cards. Oh, flick it out in my hand. Right. Interesting. These are what came up. pouring love into self. And where there are expressions of true, genuine, sincere love towards you, are you receiving them? Where you're not receiving them, where's the conflict there? Do you feel like you're not worthy? Or do you feel like you're not allowed to receive it? Or are you simply just conditioned, or simply feeling the vibe of, I can't trust it? Therefore, blocking yourself off from the true love, from the true expressions of gratitude of you. Feel into it. Start discerning the difference between a genuine expression of love, gratitude, care, and those false ones. Let the false ones go. As I'm saying that, the past 2 or 3 readings have been really strong about this. So if you haven't listened to the past 2 or 3 readings, I suggest you have a look at those. They're in the playlist. You'll be able to see them clearly. So letting those realizations come up of like, that was a false expression of love. That was a false expression of gratitude. That was a false expression of being happy to see me. Discern the difference. There may be people that you now become to realise that they always seemed sweet and kind and whatever else when they saw you, but you hear or you feel that something was off actually, because why would they respond to me that way and then respond to me that way? Why is it that I don't feel certain positive feedback from them, even though their face is smiling, even though their words are really sweet and genteel and kind? Something's not adding up. Did you trust yourself at those times? If you did, fantastic. Go with that gratitude and go in that direction. If you didn't, release, let go, find the gratitude and then go in that direction. That's the conflict. There's some people that you're not going to want to admit straight away in doing this work that they didn't have you at the top of their list. They weren't the people that you thought. That's going to bring up a lot of things within yourself, such as like now look at the wheels. Exactly what I was saying. The wheels now are in a different direction next to each other. All 4 of these cards just flipped out and literally went round. You've got the 2 wheels. What's coming in has got to come out. What's coming in has got to go out. Both ways. Not just one way. And you're overseen by the divine. You're overseen by your higher conscious. You're overseen by your higher self to make sure you are feeling safe and secure to do this. It's a deep dive. It's a deep dive. As a return, as a result, as an outcome, you can be guaranteed, you can be feeling into, you can allow yourself to receive more prosperity, because this conflict is only because of your own insecurities, your own limitations and restrictions that you've allowed others to put there for you, or you've put there yourself. Therefore, the good part of it is you have the power to release and let go of it also. You're never stuck. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I do have a feeling the readings are going to get longer. They are going to get longer because I want to be spending more time going deeper now, because the readings are getting deeper again. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know how you are. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what you're thinking. And with that, till next time, peace and love.